Look, it was super exciting today to convene a group of people to talk about jobs and skills in Africa. I think Aspen calls it a practice lab. And we were experimenting. We were running a session that had a different format to try and bring people together to share their assumptions and expectations of what the future looks like for jobs in Africa. And what it allowed us to do is bring 15 people together with their different experiences, their different data points, and share what they believe is true. What are their hypotheses about today and the future in terms of skills, jobs, employability of people in Africa?
How do we get young Africans skilled and job ready to work in global value chains? That's remote work for global companies.
How do we build apprenticeship programs? How do we help youth go from mass skilling to employment globally?
At Moringa School, we're focused on skilling people with the skills that they need for the workforce, the technical skills that they need. And so what's been so great about being here today is that everybody's talking about where are the jobs, because we're very focused on making sure that people are ready for jobs. And it's really exciting to start talking about not just where are the local jobs, where are the global jobs.
And we isolated some areas about how we could work to understand our sector more, collate our lessons in this community of practice, but then even go beyond that and start identifying what catalytic actions we could take to drive demand, produce supply of talent, and then start working on lessons and what knowledge that we have gained about how we can link that skilled talent in Africa to that global demand. We think a part of it will, of course, be telling the story that there is talent in Africa, that African youth can be the solution to the world's talent crunch, to the gap that people are feeling as their populations age. There's a lot of work to be done, but we're going to be meeting again and again and getting into actions to make sure that we solve this problem.
I'm just really encouraged that we're having these conversations now. A year ago, 2 years ago, these conversations weren't happening with the amount of intensity and the amount of effort and the amount of focus that they are now. So very encouraged to see global organizations looking here for talent and a group of people who are really passionate about helping that talent connect to those opportunities.
So we're very excited that we can keep building on the ideas we had. We can take the fact base that we all collectively have, but only have in silos, and try learn from each other and build off that to launch some new initiatives. And as a collective, put forward our views on where jobs and skills needs to go in the future.